creatures you'll witness in this video are not only enchanting to behold, but also incredibly rare. A rare albino zebra spotted in Tanzania, Africa, without any black stripes or markings. The albino zebra was first sighted by wildlife photographer Wilbert Lucas and has since captured the attention of nature enthusiasts and animal lovers worldwide. Albino zebras are incredibly rare and unique, with only few known cases documented globally. Unlike regular zebras, albino zebras lack pigmentation in their skin, fur, and eyes, giving them a white appearance. Experts believe their lifespan in the wild is typically shorter, due to their inability to blend in with their surroundings and evade predators. Snowflake was a remarkable gorilla that captivated people worldwide as the only known albino gorilla to exist. Snowflake was born in the wild in Equatorial Guinea in 1964 and was captured as a baby by conservationists. He was brought to the Barcelona Zoo, where he spent most of his life. Scientists were able to determine that he was a male western lowland gorilla. Recent studies suggest that Snowflake's albinism was caused by his genetic family, as his parents were closely related. He eventually lived to be 40 years old, which is considered a long lifespan for a gorilla in captivity. Sichuan province in China, an extremely rare albino panda was spotted. This is the second time an albino panda has been observed in the wild in China, with the first sighting occurring in 2019. The 2023 sighting of a white and pink-eyed albino panda took place in the Hualong National Nature Reserve, which is home to some of the largest populations of giant pandas in the world. The panda was captured on camera walking through the forest, and researchers are keeping a close eye on it to learn more about its behavior and health. Albino pandas are extremely rare and endangered species, which experts estimate that only a few remain in the world. Rare albino owl with red eyes has captured the interest of many people worldwide after its discovery. According to some experts, it could be a white snowy owl. Albino owls can face several challenges in the wild, including a lack of natural camouflage, a sensitivity to sun exposure, and predators. However, they're still able to adapt and survive in their environment, and they may even have certain advantages as hunters. Owls already have a gaze that will deter predators. Could you imagine those red eyes and a 360-degree rotating neck staring at you? Known as the Kermode bear, which is often mistakenly referred to as an albino bear. The Kermode bear is not actually an albino bear, but a variant of the black bear that has a recessive gene that causes its fur to appear white or cream-colored. These bears are highly revered by the indigenous people of British Columbia, who consider them sacred. Although albino bears are extremely rare, there have been reports of sightings in different parts of the world, including North America and Asia. Some albino bears may also have pink noses and eyes, due to the lack of pigmentation in those areas. On March 8, 2023, a group of albino kangaroos were spotted at the Panorama Wildlife Sanctuary in Australia. The kangaroos were seen hopping and grazing in a field within an enclosure specifically designed for albino animals. While this sanctuary houses several albino animals, including kangaroos, wallabies, and marsupials, the kangaroos are an extremely rare find. Owner Anna Marie Van Rooy and her partner, Mick Smith, have made it their life mission to breed albino animals since 2012. This sanctuary is home to a total of 9 albino kangaroos, which can't be found anywhere else in the world. The horses are just as majestic as the average horse, if not more. Albino horses boast a pure white coat, pink skin, lush white manes and tails, and pale eyes. However, they're often confused with gray horses. For a horse to be albino, it must be the result of 2 copies of the gene from both parents. It will have no dark spots, markings, or speckles, and its eyes will vary from pale blue, white, or pink. Even its hooves will be white in color. Experts say that the albino horses that have been spotted are simply white horses, although others have a different opinion. I know hummingbirds lack the pigment that gives their feathers their characteristic colors. Instead, their feathers are completely white, and their eyes are pink or red due to the transparent color of their skin. These birds stand out in their environment and are a beautiful sight for those who encounter them. However, there are several reasons why albino hummingbirds do not survive long. Their feathers, although breathtaking, are weaker and likely prone to breaking during migration. They also lack camouflage abilities, making them more vulnerable to being spotted by predators. Anything more terrifying to a shark than an orca? Perhaps an albino orca, as the shark may see it coming but be unable to do anything about it. Recently, a rare albino orca was filmed just off the coast of Southern California. It was noticed by a group of whale watchers and stood out immediately as it swam alongside 6 other orcas. The albino orca was estimated to be 3 years old, quite an achievement for a wild albino animal, although orcas are quite formidable. This 3-year-old individual had completely white skin, so the group of tourists named it Frosty. Example of an albino spider is the albino zebra spider, a type of jumping spider found in the United Kingdom. This small spider has a striking white appearance due to the lack of melanin. Another example is the albino orb-weaving spider, which is common in North America and is known for its striking white and yellow coloration. Despite their unique appearance, albino spiders face numerous challenges in the world. Without the proactive color patterns that may help many spider species blend into their environment, albino spiders are more easily noticed by predators. They may also struggle to find a mate, as their white coloration may make them less attractive. However, albino spiders are said to be non-venomous, and pose no greater danger to humans than other non-venomous spider species. Two famous examples of albino elephants, with a century between them. One notable example is the elephant of Burma. It was captured in the wild in the late 19th century and became a symbol of power and luck in Burma. Eventually, it was gifted to the king of Thailand, where it spent the rest of its retired life at the royal palace. Another example is the albino elephant named Mahdi, born at the Ramat Gan Safari Park in Israel in 1991. Mahdi was considered a medical wonder due to his survival, despite his genetic condition. He's said to have lived for over 2 decades before ultimately passing in 2018. Usually rely on the cover of darkness, so you can imagine how challenging it is for an albino bat to survive. When Brian White looked outside his house, he found one in his garden and managed to take a photo of it clinging to the wall. According to various sources, this was the first albino bat spotted in about 30 years. However, others have reported more frequent sightings of albino bats in cave systems. Another white bat is the Honduran white bat, a species found in Honduras, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Panama, and Colombia. It's a small bat that weighs very little and looks very cute. Don't you think so? Doberman dogs were originally bred in Germany in the late 19th century by a tax collector named Louis Doberman. They were used as guard dogs, police dogs, and military dogs. But have you ever seen an albino Doberman? Albino Dobermans have a controversial history, partly due to concerns about health issues associated with breeding them. In some cases, breeders specializing in albino Dobermans may breed them together to achieve the desired coat color. Despite this controversy, albino Dobermans remain popular among some enthusiasts of the breed due to their unique appearance. However, albino Dobermans are not recognized by national breed registries in some countries, including the United States and Canada. Believe that only 1 in 750,000 raccoons is albino. Due to their lack of pigmentation, albino raccoons are more susceptible to disease and other health issues. Albino raccoons have captured the attention of local communities and animal enthusiasts. In West Knoxville, Tennessee, for example, a family recently shared footage of 2 albino raccoons visiting their backyard. The family referred to the animals as white trash pandas, and said that they had never seen such unique raccoons before. In 2017, a baby albino raccoon was rescued by a wildlife rehabilitation center in Texas. This raccoon, named Ghost, was released back into the wild after several months of care and rehabilitation. Let's hope he's doing well. Albino tigers are a rare and unique variant of the Bengal tiger species. They're extremely rare, and it's estimated that there's only a few dozen albino tigers in the wild today. The rarity and beauty of these animals have made them a popular attraction in zoos and nature conservation areas around the world. A famous albino tiger is Mohini, a Bengal tiger that was rescued from the wild in 1951. Mohini lived in the Alipore Zoological Gardens in India until her death in 1968. She was considered one of the most beautiful tigers of all time and often drew attention in the zoo. Her preserved body is now on display at the National Zoological Park in New Delhi, India.